Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be showing you an IKEA hack. Hey guys, so we opened up the Bissa. We purchased the black brown because that's the only one that they had in stock. We are gonna repaint it black, and he's gonna go ahead and sand just the parts that we're gonna spray paint. We're using this one right here. And again, we're only gonna paint the front portion of the Bissa. So those are the parts that he's gonna sand. Okay, so now we're moving on to painting the front of the doors. And I just told them, how do you know which was the front and the back? Well, the back has the hose. So in case you were wondering. Oh, you're gonna sand it, yeah. So we're gonna sand it. What grit are you using?
600.
600. Okay, so we're done painting the pieces, and once that's done drying, we're gonna add this clear coat. You don't have to, this is optional, but we wanted it for extra durability. And then while that dries, we're gonna go ahead and work on the wood portion. This is a 1x12x8, and we're gonna go ahead and stain it with this stain, special walnut. Wait, first we're gonna cut it and then we'll stain it, right?
Well, no, I gotta sand. I don't really have to sand it really good.
Oh, okay. So first he's gonna sand it and then we'll stain it. Then we'll cut it and then we'll stain it. Okay, so here you have the pieces. They're all dried already and we're gonna start assembling it. Okay, so now the next step is to cut this piece of wood. We bought a 1x12x8 and we're just gonna cut it based on the size of this right here. So we're gonna pretty much wrap it around. So we need 3 pieces, so one here, and one across. Okay, so here is the wood. We measured the Bissa, the height of it, and then we made sure that we cut it to size. And then he did a 45 angle cut. And then here at the bottom, to match the bottom of the Bissa, he used a jigsaw to do that shape. And then after he cut it, we went ahead and sanded it down with this one. What's it use, 300? 320 grit. So he sanded both of these pieces and then the top piece. This one as well, he did a 45 angle. And then now we're just gonna attach it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna attach it and then we'll stain it just to make sure if there's any, because what are we using, glue?
Sand it, yeah.
Okay.
We'll use wood glue for the sides.
So right now he's using the liquid nails. This isn't necessary, but we just like extra support.
Using wood glue for the 45-degree joints. I'm gonna use this little wood glue brush.
Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can hear him, but he used that wood glue for this 45-degree angle portion, and he's using this brush to spread out the glue. So wait, quick question. Why didn't you use the wood glue for this instead of the liquid nails?
Well,
is there a reason?
Wood glue is better for joining wood to wood. That veneer is not really gonna adhere.
Okay, well, there you have it, guys. If you had that question, that's why he used a different type of glues.
So
So here you have it. Now as a recap, because I know I explained in the beginning and then I just had you see what he was doing. For the top piece, so to adhere the wood to the Bissa itself, we use liquid nails. And then to adhere the wood to wood portion, we use the wood glue. So for the joints here, we ended up doing the wood glue and then the liquid nails overall. And then he finished it off with the nailer, which is this one right here. And then he clamped it down. So we're gonna wait a few hours for it to dry. And then we're gonna go ahead and sand some portions that are like this right here. And then we'll stain it, right? Did I miss anything? No. Here are the tools that we used for this project so far. We used the miter saw to cut the wood. We used the pin nailer to pin the wood to the Bissa. And then obviously the sander to sand the wood. And then, like I said, we're gonna wait for this to dry out. And in the meantime, we're gonna go to Home Depot and try to find some hardware for it. So I'm gonna take you along with us. So before we went to Home Depot, he wanted to fill in those gaps in between the joints that I showed you, but we didn't have any wood fillers, so he just made his own, which I didn't know, so it was pretty cool. He just used the dust from sanding, and so he collected it from the sander and he dumped that in the table and he put some glue and he mashed it in together and it created like this doughy consistency as you saw there. And then he just put it on the cracks and then he just sanded it down and it worked just like it would be wood filler that you would buy at Home Depot. So just in case you wanted to know, you could do that as well. So we couldn't find anything at Home Depot that we really liked. So we went on Amazon and we found these. We really liked it and thought it would look good with the Bissa. So we ordered them and I will link it down below for you guys if you're interested. So when we got back from Home Depot, he went ahead and started staining the wood. We use special walnut and he likes to use a magic eraser to apply the stain. So that's what he's doing there, if you can see. And then he uses the rack just to wipe down all the excess. So here you have it, guys. The stain dried and he was able to do the doors. And now we're gonna spray it with this clear coat. And then after that, we just have to put the pools, right? And here you have it. So I really love it. I like how it came out. It complements really well with the wall. I still have fall decorations. Don't judge me because I'm not sure. Are you guys the type of people that decorate on November 1st for Christmas, or do you do it after Thanksgiving? Because I used to do it on Black Friday, but now that I have kids, I do it before just because, I don't know, it's the holiday spirit, right? But anyways, I'm gonna put that in the corner right there and decorate, and then I'll come back and show you the end result. So actually the last step before I decorate is to secure the Bissa to the wall. So he went ahead and used this magnetic stud finder to find the studs and to make sure that we are attaching it to the studs for extra support. If you don't have any studs where you are attaching the Bissa, that's fine. I would just say do more of the screws to just make sure. But yeah, so that's what he's doing here. So here you have the final look. I actually did start decorating for Christmas already, and this is just a little thing that I have on hand. So here it is. Here's the final look. I love how it came out. Really, really like it. I'm just going to show you an overview of how everything looks. Now, I wish the door wasn't necessarily there and had a little bit more of a wall, because my initial plan would have been to do the Bissa on that corner, another one in that corner, and then do like a bench in between them. So then my kids can sit down and, you know, change their shoes, and it just will look nicer. But unfortunately, I have a door there, so I can't do that. But if you happen to have a wall flat and you have walls against it, maybe that's a better idea for you. But this is what works for us. At least we have shoe storage organization, and I really like how it came out. So I really do hope that you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Let me know if you want to see more IKEA hacks or anything else. And I'll be back with more videos. Bye.